Well, and hello everybody out there. Okay, temperature right now, we're sitting at about 72 degrees. That's not our low for the morning. Our low this morning was 71, I believe. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. Normal low for this time of the year, 56, so way above average. And you know, it can still get cold this time of the year. The record low, 35, set back in 1971. Of course, it was a long time ago, but it can still get cold. All right, here's a couple of things I'm watching. First of all, afternoon sunshine. It's going to be very warm this afternoon. I know it doesn't look like we're going to see any sun today, but we will. Sun's going to come out. Very warm for the next couple of days. Yesterday we hit 90. Today I think we'll hit 90, pretty close to it, or 89, somewhere in that vicinity. Tomorrow 92, and Friday low to mid 90s. But you know, when it gets this warm this time of the year, so early, things are going to change. And even though there's not much of a chance for rain for the next 7 days, I think cooler, and what I mean by cooler is probably close to normal for this time of the year, maybe a little bit below. Cooler and wetter temperatures will come back, or wetter conditions will come back by mid-month to the latter part of the month. Temperature outside right now, 72 degrees. Seguin 74, Gonzales 74, George West 76, Kerrville's coming in at 72. And there is some shower activity. Unfortunately, it's off to the north and east and going the wrong direction. From Columbus eastward, let's see if I got my geography right, just now moving into Harris County over there around Houston, and I guess it would stretch up towards close to Grapeland, if you know where that is, kind of in East Texas there. All right, cold frontal boundary is going to be pushing in. It's getting close to us. I think it'll get here within, what time is it? Within about an hour and a half or so. This front's going to move through. It may get a little breezy, but what's going to happen, I think, initially is we'll dry out. So I still think once we see the sunshine, once that front comes through, the sun will come out. And that's one way you'll know that it's past your house. Once the sun comes out, you know that cold front's moved in and the winds shift around to the north. I think with that sun, I think we're going to warm up into the upper 80s at least, and I'm going to go with a high temperature close to 90 degrees, even though it is a little cooler up in the Panhandle in West Texas. Definitely cool behind the frontal boundary. You know, lately we've had a series of these storm systems that have moved across the northern part of the U.S., leaving us pretty high and dry here across South Texas, and that's exactly what's going on from northeast Texas, East Texas, north central Texas, into the Plain States. That's where we're going to see rain today. Again, way too far to the north to help us out a whole lot. Before I keep going, let's say hi to some more folks. Hey, Sue, how are you? Arlene, how are you? Yeah, you know, the snow, we'll get to that in a minute. Arlene's asking about, or Sue is asking about the snow. You know, in the month of February, we picked up 1.38 inches of precipitation. A lot of that was snow, and we were kind of close to average, still below average, and every month so far this year, precipitation has been below average, and last month it was way below average. Hey, Sue, how are you? And Arlene, Diana, let's see. We'll have to get back to you on that one, Diana. And Michelle, hopefully. Okay, we'll have to get back to all that. If you're reading on the comments, you'll see. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, storm system moves through the Plain States, too far to the north to help us out. A weak system comes in Friday, but I think it's going to spark off thunderstorms just to the north and east of San Antonio. Let's say Hays County towards Hallettsville, and then north and eastward from there. So once again, I think we're going to be empty-handed with that system. We've got another, look at that, another weak system on Monday, but hold on. Next week, things change. Probably around mid next week, we're going to have a big developing storm system out west, and that's at least if this verifies, and I think it probably will. And that's going to set us up for a couple of rounds of showers and storms, I think, mid to late next week. And you know what happens when we have chances for rain this time of the year? It usually means thunderstorms. And so, you know, with the good and the bad, you got to take both this time of the year. Latter part of next week and beyond, it turns cooler with temperatures a little bit below average and better chances for some rain. So that's something for us to look forward to. And it's in the nick of time. If you haven't heard, we are in stage 1 water restrictions. They have returned. All right, so for today, frontal boundary comes through around noon. We'll see a high temperature close to 90. And then that front just doesn't make much progress to the south, actually returns back to the north as a warm front. Tomorrow morning we're back to clouds, we're back to fog, and then we'll break out of it. We'll see some sun, and it's going to be a warm Thursday, let's get this back here where it should be. There we go. On Thursday, we should reach a high in the lower 90s, I think. Some locations, the south and west, close to 100 to 102. And then moisture comes back on Friday morning. We'll have clouds, probably not much more than that. And then Friday's going to be a really interesting day. Depending on where the dry line sets up, if we keep a south wind, I think low to mid 90s is it. If we pick up a southwest wind, then we may get close to 100 on Friday, but I'm thinking more like 93. That'll probably do it with 100 degrees down around Cotulla and Carrizo Springs. And where just to our east, I think maybe this computer model, which is the European, I think it may be a little bit too close to San Antonio where the rain sets up. But again, from like Hays County over to Hallettsville in the north and eastward, I think we'll probably see some pretty big thunderstorms that'll pop up Friday afternoon into Friday evening. There we go. This is where the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe storms. They actually have a marginal risk from Austin to Houston. And then in the yellow, that's a slight risk of severe storms. And you can see a better indication of where those thunderstorms should be. Again, I think we're going to miss out Friday, unfortunately. So for today, sun comes out, highs upper 80s, close to 90. Tomorrow morning, some fog, sunshine in the afternoon, highs low 90s. Friday, cloudy in the morning, partly cloudy in the afternoon. I think low to mid 90s, around 93 probably. And cold front comes through, but notice we're still in the 80s Saturday and Sunday. Sunday may be kind of a cool morning, 56, but the high Saturday, 86. High Sunday, close to 90 at 89. Monday is a very warm day, 20% chance of a shower. And then another cold front comes in, and I think that starts our temperatures are getting closer to normal or maybe a little bit below normal. So Tuesday into Wednesday, especially into Thursday and Friday of next week. So that's something for us to look forward to. Fortunately, I think that's the way it's going to play out. And Camilla, hey, thanks for joining us today. Really appreciate everybody joining us online today on Facebook Live. Hope you have a great day and the sun will come out. It's going to get a little warm later on this afternoon. All right, we'll see you later.